got all set up to film this video, and I looked down on the floor, and there was just this little caterpillar, and I don't think he's doing too good. It looks like his little hair's falling out, and he's just not moving real well. So I'm going to take him outside and see if that helps, and then we'll get on with this video. Okay, you're outside. Do caterpillar stuff now. Come on. Alright, well, I wish you well. I really hope you don't die. I don't know how you got into my basement, but I'm sorry. Well, hopefully that guy lives, and yeah. Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool shit almost every single day, and we save bugs when we can. So in today's video, it is a partial unboxing, but it's mostly going to be a conversion, and it's a conversion that I've never seen before in my life. So today, I'm going to attempt
to drown myself. You can try this at home. You can be just like me.
No, but seriously, in today's video, I am going to be attempting a conversion that I've never ever seen done. This is a Sid Wilson gas mask conversion, and it is from the Iowa era. This mask is extremely rare, and I would go as far as to say probably 95% of mask collectors don't even know that this version of Sid Wilson's mask exists, let alone the entire Slipknot fandom. Now, the photos, which are more or less just terrible screenshots that we have to go off of, are awful. They've definitely come out within the last year or so, give or take, and to be honest, this is the kind of shit that gets me excited. A lot of people out there say, what are you going to do when you eventually get all of the Slipknot masks? And this is the type of thing that makes me think that that's never going to happen. Due to the fact that I'm still not even close to having all the variations of all the members' masks, and due to the fact that stuff like this happens pretty regularly these days, constantly finding new info or new photographs. Look at this photograph! I truly believe that there will never be a completed Slipknot mask collection. There will always be something else to obtain. So over a year ago, I did a Sid Wilson gas mask collection video. It was specifically focused on my Sid Wilson Israeli conversions, and I showed off my 4 different Sid Israeli masks. But, as I mentioned earlier, another version has come out since then, and this one is really, really strange. So as you can see from these incredibly decrepit stills, the only images that we have to go off of for this conversion, there seems to be a lot of like old school goth spikes protruding from the mask. And when I first stumbled across images of this mask, I was certain that it was the missing link between this version of Sid Wilson's Israeli and the Reading/Leeds Festival version. But as my friend Nico pointed out when we were researching this topic, there does seem to be spikes right above the eye of the mask, and clearly on Sid's Reading Fest mask you can see no glue residue, no holes where the spikes would have been pushed through, nothing like that. So my best assumption is that this was a one-off mask, maybe something that a fan threw up on stage or gave to Sid during a signing or a meet and greet, and Sid happened to throw it on for a short period of time during this show. That definitely wasn't an uncommon thing, and I'm pretty sure that Sid got over half of his original gas masks from fans at shows. Now, with all of that being said, we really don't have much to go off of for the actual conversion, so I am just going to be doing my best by looking at these decrepit stills and using my best judgment to guess what exactly happened during this mask's creation. Maybe new photos or a video of this mask will emerge in the future, maybe not. But as of right now, I've really never even seen anyone make mention of this version, let alone try to replicate it. And due to the fact that this is all we have to go off of, there's no one out there that can tell me that this is going to be an inaccurate conversion. So without further ado, let's rock. So I've got a brand new Israeli gas mask here and some spikes that appear to be the correct size based on what I was looking at in these shitty stills. And we are literally just going to be gluing them into place on this mask. So I will go ahead and open this guy up, try our best not to fucking destroy it. Okay, good. They wrap it in cardboard. That's a good eBay seller right there. Pull this guy out of there and get rid of the shit that we do not need. Alright, so here is the mask, and as I mentioned, we are literally just going to be gluing these spikes to the mask, and that is it. I don't think that I'm going to be removing the lenses, because due to my theory that this was a fan mask, I can't imagine that early on in the day they would have removed the lenses. I don't think anyone really knew that Sid was doing that to his gas masks, and people still ask to this day which of Sid's masks had lenses and which of them were removed, so I definitely don't see a fan out there removing the lenses just to give this mask to Sid, and if that were the case, I doubt Sid removed them just to throw that mask mask on during the show. There is also the possibility that these spikes were actually pushed through the mask. I also don't see this happening, and that is why I'm choosing to glue them on. I feel like that will be the smarter way to go about it. I don't know if you guys have ever actually fucked with a gas mask, but it's pretty durable stuff, and I really don't think that it would be much fun to try to force every single one of these spikes through that rubber. So we are just going to be gluing them on. This super glue is no joke, and the mask is just going to be sitting on a shelf, so I really don't see that being a problem. If you guys do attempt this conversion for whatever reason after watching this video, feel free to push those spikes through. Obviously, we cannot tell how they were actually placed on the mask, so this is the way that I'm going. You don't have to do that if you're doing this at home, but yeah, that is what I'm doing. We'll get our little spikes out here, spikes out for Harambe, and we will get our reference photos out, and we will just go to town.
"2,000 years later."
Alright guys, I think we are pretty much done. I believe that is as good as it is going to get. Another world's first in collecting history here at the House of Masks, and in all actuality, this video was less about doing an accurate conversion because clearly we can't do an accurate conversion based on the images that we have. It's more or less just about educating you guys, letting you know that there is still stuff out there to discover, so never stop digging.
That's what she said.
Obviously, it is a cool addition to my collection, no matter how cringy the mask itself is, and trust me, it's pretty cringy. You can definitely tell that a Slipknot fan in 2001 made this and thought it was cool. But it's still going to stand out on the shelf, and I think it's cool to see different variations of the same mask, and this being the 5th Israeli variant in the collection, I think that's pretty cool. So I think that just about does it. As always, I'm going to leave you guys with some nice up-close shots of this thing, let you take in all of the accurate detail, and that will be that for today's video. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed, maybe you've learned something. If not, fuck it. So this is AJ Good signing off at the House of Masks. Say no to drugs and alcohol, and until next time, we will see you guys later.
You need a fucking mask on. I hate AJ girls don't wanna ask for. It's me fucking popping wheelies, driving like the NASCAR. Mask on, mask on, mask on, mask on. You might see him off in traffic, he be moving around. I hate AJ good, tagging all around the town. I hate AJ good. AJ good. I hate AJ good. I hate AJ good. You might see him off in traffic, he be moving around. I hate AJ good, tag it all around.